All right, Sirach 10 and 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this gospel amongst the four winds with truth and sincerity. To you I say Shalom. Salaki, it's your brother Parathon. A quick lesson. I brought the Sirach 10 and 1 out. It's going to go into, I'm going to label this lesson the Unrighteous King. I think I'll stick with that. Because here we are, under the rulership of Esau Edom. Right? Job 9 and 24 said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? But the earth is being ruled by Esau right now. The wicked that the Bible speaks of, the so-called white man, is in charge right now, right? His blessing was the sword. He's exhausted the resources. Okay, he's poisoned the water, the food, the air. Right? Say, Lord willing, this lesson's edifying, man. I'm going to jump into some precepts, examples. Right? And just proof that we are under rulership of an unrighteous king. Right? This is Sirach 10 and 3. It says, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. So whatever energy and whatever example the king, the vibration the king is putting out, so will the people be. Right? It's a scripture. You know what? I'm going to hit this. It's Proverbs 29 and 2. Thought of another scripture. I can't think of it right now. It's Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. The king is verse 4. The king by judgment established the land, but he that receiveth gifts overthrow it. If a ruler hearken to lies, it's verse 12, Salakia. I'm jumping down. It's Proverbs 29 and 12. If a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked. Right? Let's jump down to verse 16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increaseth, but the righteous shall see their fall. So look, we're not rejoicing right now. Obviously, the wicked is bearing rule, so the people are mourning, especially the children of the Lord. Sighing and crying for the abominations done in the midst thereof, right? We hear vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. So, clearly our ruler has hearkened to lies. But we know through the spirit that the deceived and deceiver are whose? Yahweh Shai's. So, he's not even aware of the trick bag that he's in. But we're aware of it. That's why we render unto Caesar what's Caesar's and unto the Lord's what's the Lord's. Roughly paraphrasing. Right, so let's see. Again, I'm just grabbing examples here. Shalakia. This is Ecclesiastes 10 and 16. Woe to thee, O land, when thy king is a child, thy princes eat in the morning. So this is in the NLT. Because Esau has the mindset of a child, man. He's mixing DNAs, mixing different types of breeds and animals just to see what he can get. All right, he's he's irresponsible with he doesn't keep the land Sabbath. Right? We know that the scriptures say that the earth is not bearing its fruit, right? The earth, the land is cursed as long as he's in rulership, man. So he's doing everything in his power. He's destroying the earth. He's doing everything in his power to go against the grain of the Most High, Yahweh Shai. Let me continue here. This Ecclesiastes 10 and 16 in the NLT. It says, what sorrow for the land ruled by a servant, the land whose leaders feast in the morning, right? Hey, so this is in the NLT, right? In the KJV, it referred to him as a child, which his mind said he's thinking like a child. Why? Because he's a servant, man. He wasn't created to rule. But this is all in the grand scheme of things of the Lord's plan, right? Everyone was given opportunity to rule. But he's pretty much showing us that this is why they shouldn't be in rulership. He's a servant. So he's not going to think like a king. A king understands it's not all about him, right? And that's that the body teaches us that our decisions affect they affect everything and everyone around us, man. That's the importance of the body. Treating each other like a brother, and we're learning how to judge certain matters and being put in different circumstances and situations by the Lord. Right? Quick precepts. It's Matthew 23 and 10. Neither ye be called masters, for one is your master, even Hamashiach. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. And whosoever exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. Right, so it says the point was in 11. It says, he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. So a true king is going to serve his people, right? Again, a true king doesn't understand it's about him. A true king is selfless, right? It's back in Salakia, Ecclesiastes 10 and 17. Blessed art thou, O land, when thy king is the son of the nobles, and thy princes eat in due season for strength and not for drunkenness. NLT, same verse. Ecclesiastes 10 and 17. Happy is the land whose king is a noble leader, and whose leaders feast at the proper time to gain strength for their work and not to get drunk. Their priorities are in order, right? When a just king is in rulership, a righteous king is in rulership, these principles are instilled, right? Not getting drunk when you waking up before the sunrise is not wise when you in the middle of war, when it's wartime, man. Those little things like that. Esau is not a ruler. It's clear. He's just a servant. Whoo. Let me see. Jump into Wisdom of Solomon, because this is the mindset of Esau, man. Hit Wisdom of Solomon. I'm gonna get right to the point because this whole chapter is beautiful. Wisdom of Solomon 2. I'm gonna start at verse 5. And this is the mindset of Esau. It says, for our time is a very shadow that passeth away, and after our end there is no returning. For it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again. Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth. Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointments. Let it no flower of the spring pass by us. Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered. Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness, greed. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place, for this is our portion, and our lot is this. Let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. Let our strength be the law of justice. His blessing is the sword. For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. Who are the feeble? Right? Fear not, thou worm, Jacob. We're considered the feeble, right? Weak in the eyes of the world and the people. It's verse 12. For it says, therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn. He is clean contrary to our doings, and he upbraideth us with our offending of the law. And objective to our infamy, the transgressings of our education. Yeah, because the wisdom of the world is foolishness with the Most High. And they are completely contrary against us. You got the sons of God against the sons of the wicked. Everything they're doing is scriptural, man. He's supposed to have this I don't give a fuck mindset because he doesn't know how to rule. He knows that, hey, the devil comes down with great wrath, knowing that he had but a short time, right? The adversary, the devil, was it walking about seeking whom if he may devour? Roughly paraphrasing. And ultimately, we're under these curses, man. Right? He's the sword of the Lord to punish us. You know. Let's jump back. It's Proverbs 30:21. For three things the earth is disquieted, and for four which it cannot bear. It says, for a servant when he reigneth, Esau, right? A fool when he is filled with meat, Esau. For an odious woman when she is married, and a handmaid that is heir to her mistress, right? A slave being heir to her ruler, right? So, hey, the earth is disquieted because of these things. There's a servant reigning in rulership. Hey, he said, Ecclesiastes 7, I believe, in 12, or 12 and 7, either or, roughly paraphrasing Salakia. He said, I've seen servants upon horseback and princes walking. Yeah, that's what's happening right now, man. Proverbs 19:10. The light is not seemly for a fool, much less for a servant to have rule over princes. Right? The NLT says isn't right for a fool to live in luxury or for a slave to rule over princes. It's not right. The vibration ain't right. But again, this is the Lord's doing, man. This is what we brought upon ourselves, right? To become refined in the whole process. All right? To adopt the mindset of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. To start thinking with the rulership mentality. Right? Sirach 14:3. Riches are not comely for a niggard. And what should an envious man do with money? GNT. This is in a great good news translation. It isn't right for someone who is selfish to be rich. What use is money to a stingy person? It's Esau. He's the true nigger, man. Riches are not comely. He doesn't know what to do with these resources, these unlimited resources and money. He doesn't know what to do with it. And it's clear. Doing shit like splicing different animals' DNA together to see what happens. You out here creating ligers and shit. Yeah, I mean, just this shit a child would do, man. Let's see, a few more I'll close out. It's Matthew 24, Salakia, Matthew 10 and 24. Salakia, man, I got a little head cool. It says, Matthew 10 and 24, the disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. It is enough for the disciple that he be as his master and the servant as his Lord. If they call the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more shall they call them of his household? Right? So what is this saying? You know what? Let me hit Shalakia. Having some issues over here. We're going to hit this in the NLT as well. Matthew 10 and 24. Students are not greater than their master, and slaves are not greater than their master. That says, students are to be like their teacher, and slaves are to be like their master. And since I, the master of the household, have been called the prince of demons, this is Yahweh Shai speaking in the red letter, the members of my household will be called even worse names. Right? So we are labeled as such. Doom, the prophets of doom. But hey, it says this, the point of bringing it says the servant is not greater, or the servant or the disciple is not above his master, or the servant not above his Lord. In this case, Satan, right? The spiritual counterpart of Esau is not above Yahweh, is not above the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai. Right? The deceived and deceiver are his. There's no equal playing field here. He needs instructions in whatever he's doing, man. He goes to the Lord for permission. Let's see, it's Psalms 37 and 35. I have seen the wicked in great power, spreading himself like a green bay tree. Yet he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yet I sought him, but he could not be found. Right. The wicked, Esau, Edom has spread himself amongst the four corners of the earth. Right. Having all these embassies and army bases all across the world. Right. He's spreading himself thin like what? Like the Romans did, the ancient Roman Empire. But what? Precept. Psalms 58 and 10, because in that verse 36 says he passed away and he was not, right? Because he's gonna be but a memory in the kingdom of heaven, man. Psalms 58 and 10, the righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance of who? Yahweh Shai. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked, so that a man shall say, verily there is a reward for the righteous. Verily he is a power that judgeth in the earth. That's how we go and feel. Hey, this is the patience and the faith of the saints. To take the captive, the captives of captives they were, roughly paraphrasing. Right? To rule over our oppressors. Right? To wash our feet in the blood of the wicked, man. More precepts. I'm going to just keep rolling. Psalms 91 and 8. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because the reward of the wicked is coming. The reward of the righteous is the kingdom. Behind salvation. Spiritual bodies and eternal rest. Slaves. Right? But the reward of the wicked, man, hey. We're going to see that, man. We're going to put them in chains. Right? And rule over them in righteousness. Right? Proverbs 29 and 18. Where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. Right? So if the king has no vision, the people are lost. But those that keep the law, they're happy. All right? You find peace in that, man. Yes, lock you. My shit stuffed up. Let's jump back to, let's see, this Sirach 10 and 4. This is beautiful. Full circle. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. Right? The Lord's in control. Hey, and who more profitable than Yahweh Shai, man? And King David ruling under him. Who's more profitable? What? There's no more. Salakia. Hey, the Lord is patiently waiting, man. He's coming back to claim what is his. Right? Sirach 11 and 5. Many kings have sat down upon the ground, but one that has never been thought of have worn the crown. Right? We're the underdogs. All right, Lord willing, we be accounted of that number, man. We're going to have those crowns. Right? I close out with Sirach 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Esau has countless unrighteous dealings, right? Broken thousands of treaties with the northern kingdom coming over here. Injured us, through captivity and doing far more harm than he was supposed to do. Like the point was made. But Esau in his wickedness, he had to do the most. So he's going to get that cup double. Take that double shot of judgment. His riches are got by deceit, but that's going to be returned on us in 144,000 fold, man. Right? Kingdom going to be translated from one people to another. So from Esau, the kingdom will be translated to Jacob, man. Israel, Yasharallah, the princes of the power. Right? Jacob is the end of the world. Salakia. Esau is the end of the world. That's Satan. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of him that followeth, man. Right? Hey, so that's it, man. With that, well, one of this lesson was edifying. So, Salakia again, man. I'm all my head all, I gotta drink some tea. My head got this head cold. I'm cool though. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who teach and rule well. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. All right, Kwam Yasharallah and the Bible Ball. Shalom.